Hi everyone, and welcome back to day 5. We will be working through a dynamic creative practice, and it will be just that. So we will flow 360 around the yoga mat, which means the class will be a little bit active in some parts, but there will be times for you to rest. There'll be times for you to up level, and there might even be times for you to invert today. But I'm going to guide you through absolutely everything, starting with child's pose. So let's meet there. You can bring your knees wide, or if you want to make this more traditional, bring the knees together. You can choose, as always. Then walk your hands forward. Release the back body into your front body, and then release your forehead to the ground. Now these beginning moments are simply here for your own arrival. As you begin to feel your body on the ground, as you sense your breath enter the body, as you experience yourself land into this moment. Now begin to feel or sense or experience some aspect of you leave where you just were, so you can fully step into the here and the now. And one way to do that is to really bring our awareness to the breath. So take a big breath in, and then a clearing breath out. Good, let's do that again. Use that breath to really stoke your own inner fire, your own inner flame. So breathe in. Out the mouth, breathe out. One more, my loves. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's move with the breath. Give yourself a shuffle, a shift all the way forward to a tabletop position. Now we'll add in a twist from here. So bring your left arm all the way up to the sky. Open the chest, gaze up, breathe in. As you breathe out, thread your left arm under your right arm. So you soften down onto your left shoulder. Now look, you're going to bring your right foot all the way out to the right in line with your left hand. The right arm lifts up and we bind the right hand around the back. So your hand can grab hold of your pants, your top, perhaps your hip, maybe even your quad, whatever feels accessible. Now let's just take a few moments to breathe here in this twist, knowing that the twist, the bind, is absolutely intentional. So it's setting us up for what's about to come during this practice. A twisty, fiery practice. Now take a fiery breath, breathe in. Part the lips, breathe out. So good, everyone. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Keep your right foot exactly where it is. Press down to lift up. Sweep your arms up. Now I'm just going to reposition so you can see me. So the right foot is all the way over to the right, and we're going to arc our body. So bring the right hand to the right thigh, lift your left arm up and over the head. So you feel this beautiful stretch through the left side, the hip flexor, the psoas, the left shoulder. Now as you breathe in, find some more length. And as you breathe out, you might be able to find more depth through the right side. So you can reach your right hand perhaps to your calf or maybe even your ankle. Let's do that again. So breathe in, go for length. And as you breathe out, go just a little deeper. No force, just breath. Nice. Now lift your arms all the way back up. Keep your core engaged. And then we're going to sweep the left arm over to the left in the opposite direction. Once the foot lands, lift your right foot up. Modified side plank. So I want you to kick your right heel back, engage through your entire front line, and then reach your right arm up and over the head. So you find this line of energy from the right toes all the way up to the right fingertips. Check in with your right shoulder, make sure it's not hugged into the ear. So roll it back, take a breath in, and then a breath out. Good, release your right foot to the ground. Lift up your chest Lift up your arms, shimmy your right knee under your hip. Now look, you're going to curl all 10 toes under. Push your bum to your heels, sit up nice and straight, and then drop your hands to your thighs. Toe stretch. I can hear the collective scream. So we're going to stay here for just over 90 seconds. Now I want you to get your pinky toes involved, so you might just want to re-establish them. Keep the shoulders stacked over your hips, hands to the thighs, and then close your eyes. Now it's probably about now that those sensations are beginning to arise. And I want you to know that between the sensation and how you react to the sensation, how you respond, there is space. And it's in this space that we grow and we evolve. And that's really this practice. So stay with it. Stay breathing through those sensations. Keep riding the breath into the information. Taking one more expansive breath in. And then a deep breath out. All right, you made it, everyone. Shift yourself forward. Drop the hands and then just pat the backs of the feet to the ground. And you can make this quite vigorous. Bring some life back to the tootsies. Okay, now once you can feel them again, let's work through the right side. So extend your right arm up, open your chest, gaze up, breathe in. As you breathe out, thread the right arm under your left arm. Thread the needle pose. So the right shoulder kisses the ground, the right cheek softens. Then we encourage this left leg out, all the way to the left. So try to bring it in line with the hand. And then pick up your left hand, wrap the left hand around the back. And again, just like before, grab hold of whatever is accessible. Now we can twist the spine like a dirty dishcloth, so utilize it. Beginning to rinse out any stagnation, any stale energy. Big breath in. Twist, decompress, breathe out. Okay, so good. Keep the left foot where it is. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Lift yourself all the way up. Strap yourself in. Again, I'm just going to shift so you can see me. Bring the left hand to your left thigh. You breathe the right fingertips up. As you breathe out, you arc yourself over to the left. Hello, right side of the body. Check in with your abdominal wall. Can you keep it engaged? So pull your navel in. Breathe in, right hand reaches up. As you breathe out, we reach it over to the left. Perhaps you can walk the left hand further down the leg. Just one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Lift both hands up. We're going to move over in the opposite direction now. Right hand comes down. Lift up your left foot. Bring the foot up in line with your hip. Reach the left arm up and over the head. Modified side plank. So I'm pressing down through my right shin and my right hand. You press down to lift the body up. Beautiful. Base yourself well. So if you look after the base will look after you. Stay strong, physically, mentally. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. Bring the left foot down. Bring your arms up. Slide your left knee under your hip. Bring the hands behind you, fingertips facing down. Bring the elbows together. Push your hips forward and then begin to bring your chin away from your chest. So your gaze goes up. Now this might be absolutely enough, in which case stay here. If you wanted to take it to your full camel pose, bring the hands to your heels. Now check in with your hips. I want you to drive them all the way forward. Soften your head, your skull, and be with your breath. Okay, so nice, everyone. Start to lift up your chest once more. Sit your hips to your heels. Straighten out your back. Place your hands on your lap. Close your eyes. And just notice any sensations that have begun to arise. Oftentimes when we do these heart opening poses, these chest openers, then we begin to feel this energy. We begin to feel a concoction of feelings. So just be with what comes your way. Might feel like a little jacuzzi right now for your soul. So just soak it up and enjoy. And take one more breath in. Full breath out. All right, everyone, open your eyes, shift yourself forward to a tabletop position. Spread the hands, curl your toes under, push the bum up and back to straighten out your spine. Now look forward, walk your feet forward. Bring the feet underneath your hips. We'll straighten out the back body, halfway lift, inhale. So bring the weight forward into the ball of the feet here to access your hamstrings more. As you breathe out, soften and yield, drop the skull. Press down through the feet as you roll the body all the way up to standing. Close down your eyes. Place one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Take a moment to just feel. Feel what needs to be felt today. Hear what needs to be heard. Say what needs to be said. And it might sound something like, I've got this. I can do this. I am doing this. I have enough. I am enough. Now really let that mantra integrate. Come back to your intention. Come back to your sankalpa. Now let it materialize with your breath. So inhale fully. Exhale completely. Open your eyes. Sweep your arms all the way up. Big breath in. As you breathe out, fold yourself forward in your own special way. So you can swan dive, or you can reach your arms forward and down, or your hands can come through a prayer position. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to high plank. Lower down with full body engagement. The knees can drop, or high plank to low plank. If you take it high plank to low plank, be mindful that your shoulders aren't collapsing. So the shoulders are in line with the elbows, which are in line with the heels. Now roll over your toes, lift up your chest and breathe in. As you breathe out, downward facing dog. Plug down through your hands, lift the right leg up and back behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, step your right foot all the way forward. So take a big step up here. Once your foot lands, slide your left heel down. So I want your right heel to line up with the inside of your left arch. Slide your left heel down. Bring your right heel to line up with the inside of your left arch. Now windmill your arms open and we arrive in Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. So your knees over the ankle, your left heel pushes back. Turn on your big left quad. Keep driving through your right knee. Stack the shoulders over your hips and then magnetize the hands out in opposite directions. And let's have you flip the palms here. So you're more open, more receptive. Take a breath in and we'll reverse our warrior. So this left hand is going to wrap around the back. The right arm reaches up and over. So again, just like how we started, you can grab hold of your top, your hip, your quad, wherever feels accessible. Then the right arm reaches up and over. So keep driving that right knee forward. You stay in the sea of the witness right now. So witness the right hand go back as you inhale. Exhale, we're going to straighten this right leg out, turn all 10 toes to the long side of the mat, fold over the legs, but then reach your right hand to grab hold of your left calf. Okay, so we end up in this wide-legged fold with a twist and a bind. So stay binded and then use that connection. Now I want you to just check in with your hip. So what tends to happen here is the left hip will push out to the left. Can you bring both hips in line so your twist can happen from the torso? Stack your shoulders, gaze over the left shoulder. Beginning to twist and manipulate and maneuver any stagnation through your spinal columns, your spinal axis. Take one more breath in. Very good. One more breath out. Okay, now from here, we're going to bring the right hand in line with the left foot. Turn all 10 toes to face the back of the yoga mat and then sweep your left arm up. Easy twist. Now you can stay here or you can turn the toes to the long side of the yoga mat, which is going to take it deeper into this outer hip. We're going to take a breath in and reach the left hand back behind us. As we breathe out, reach the arm up and over the head. Let's do that 3 more times with the breath. Inhale, reach back. And you can absolutely lower your hips here. As you exhale, reach up. Inhale back. Exhale, reach up. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now set yourself up in a high plank facing the back of your yoga mat. Spin all 10 toes. Come up onto the ball of the feet. Push the ground away from you and then lower. Open up the front body as you engage your back body. Inhale. Downward facing dog. You exhale. Beautiful. Left side we go. So flutter the left foot back behind you. Breathe in. As you breathe out, the knee comes in, the foot goes forward. Once the foot lands, we lower the right heel down. So again, find that nice alignment. Left heel to the inside of the right arch. And then open your arms. Tee your arms open. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So the left knee is bent. And I want you to just take a moment here to really think about what a warrior symbolizes. This strength and this power. So begin to infuse that into your entire being. Feel everything switch on. And then find a powerful breath. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Left arm reaches up and over. Right arm wraps around the back. Utilize the connection. So push the left thigh away from you as you magnetize the left hand back behind you. Keep your navel in. Hold and breathe. 1 more deep inhale. As you exhale, left leg extends. Turn the toes back to the long side of the mat. Reach your left hand to grab hold of your right calf. Beautiful. Let's take a moment to recover in this fold. So utilize your own body. Grab hold of your body to twist through your belly, your spine, your abdomen. 1 more cycle of breath. Now let's take it home. Bring your left hand in line with your right foot. Turn all 10 toes to face the front of the yoga mat. Right knee bends as the right arm ascends. Open up your chest. Option 1 is here, or option 2, the toes turn to the long side of the yoga mat. Again, we're going to pulse like we did on the other side. So your right arm reaches back. Breathe in. Option to lower your hip. Exhale, reach the arm up and over. Move with your breath. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach up. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. High plank position. Can you treat this high plank like a fresh discovery? So squeeze your thighs together. Find space through your spine and then lower down. Always the option to drop the knees. Modified push-up. Lift up your chest. Clean your slate. Clear your slate. Breathe in. Downward facing dog to child's pose. Breathe out. Toes to touch, hips to heels. Find a variation that suits you, wide-legged or more traditional. Close your eyes and just feel all that you've cultivated. Noticing how all of those shapes, all of those movements, all of that breath, notice how it helps unlock a more expansive version of you, a more ignited, a more energized. Now begin to infuse all of that back into your being, back into your breath, as you take an energizing breath in, clearing breath out. Okay, my friends, meet me back in downward facing dog. Let's arrive there. We're going to take one more round and we're going to add on just a little bit, okay? So we'll take a sun salutation in between to sync back up together. Look forward and inhale. As you exhale, you can walk or you can even jump your feet forward. Halfway lift, take a breath in. Forward, breathe out. Lift all the way up, inhale. Back down to the ground, you exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. High plank, breathe out. If anyone is feeling super fruity at home, jump your toes back and lower. Lift yourself up, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Okay, good. Now lift your right foot up and back like a pendulum, swing it back. Now what goes up must come down. Step it all the way forward in between your hands. Look, from here we're going to take it straight into warrior two as we breathe in. Now from your warrior two, reach your right hand forward, breathe out, half moon position. So you're going to plunge into this right hand, let it base you as you lift your left hip up. Does it feel familiar? It's just like how we started. We find that external hip rotation of the left hip and the right arm stays anchored as the left arm reaches up and over the head. Amazing, everyone. Take another cycle of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, bend your right knee. As slow as possible, the left foot is going to come all the way back where it came from. Once the foot lands, lift up your torso, reverse your warrior and breathe in and bind so the left arm wraps around the back. As you breathe out, wide-legged fold. Right hand reaches to your left calf. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, bring the right hand in line with your left foot. Lift your left arm up as you simultaneously turn all 10 toes to the back. Options, everyone, okay. Option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, the toes turn to the long side of the mat, same as before. Option 3, you can step the left foot on top of your right foot to side plank, or you can wrap your peace fingers around your big left toe and lift the left leg up. Have a little play. Have a little bit of faith. Stay anchored through your base wherever you are and know that the same principles apply. So whichever variation you're in, whichever layer you took it to, can you lift your hips even higher? Can you keep all 5 fingers pressed down into the ground? Spread your shoulder blades and take the gaze up. One more breath in. As you breathe out, high plank. Like you're moving through honey. This is going to feel so sweet. Then we lower. Lift yourself up. Cobra, or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog as we breathe out. One last round and then it is on the road to relaxation. Left foot goes high. Left foot all the way forward. Right heel down, open your arms. Warrior two, take a breath in. As you breathe out, begin to dive that left hand forward past your left foot. Have some faith. Take a leap of faith. Bring the right foot up. Right arm up. So we find this external hip rotation where everything is stacked. Your neck is long. And I want you to do something with that right foot. So flex it or point it, but make sure the leg's turned on by default. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, beautiful. Left knee is going to bend to help this descend as the right foot lowers. Lift up your chest, reverse your warrior straight away and wrap the right hand around the back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lengthen the left leg, turn the toes to the long side of the mat. Left hand grabs hold of the right calf. Breathe in. As you breathe out, we turn all the way back to the front. Right arm lifts up. Reset your toes. Options. 1 is here. 2, the toes turn to the right. 3, side plank, Vaschimottanasana. And you can take any variation of side plank. So the feet can come together. You can bring your right toe to your left knee. You can bring the right hand to the right knee. Or you can take your peace fingers around the big right toe. Keep lifting up through your hips. Open your chest. Open your breath. Breathe in. As we breathe out, high plank position. As slow as possible. Lower yourself down. Child's pose position. Moment to rest. Moment to recover. Moment to recalibrate. Moment to feel all of those feel-good thoughts. Now, when we're focusing on feeling good, we're no longer leaking or blocking or stuck or caught in the negative. We are allowing. We are receptive. We are connected. Now connect back to the breath. Take a full breath in. Add a sigh and breathe out. All right, everyone, begin to lift up your chest. Sit your hips to one side. Swing your legs all the way forward. Reach them forward. And we're going to take a nourishing fold right now. So twists in Ayurveda correspond to a fire element. But when we work into the back of the legs, into the back body, we work with an earth element. So we'll move from fire to earth as we take this forward fold. So really ground down through your hips. Reach your arms up and then breathe in. As you breathe out, fold your chest over your legs. Release your arms by your sides. And I want you to make this really passive rather than active. So don't worry about grabbing the feet. Let the head just hang. Imagining the entire body is like a puppet right now and all your strings have just been cut. So you're just going to flop and fold and get really heavy. Now with this heaviness, with this groundedness, begin to roll up your torso. And then let's come to lie all the way onto the ground. Release your back, release your legs. Take up space here, why not? Release any breath control. Close your eyes and rest. Begin to reawaken your physical body. Reawaken your spirit. Reawaken your breath. Let your spirit flow through your body with the help of your breaths. Everyone take a big breath in. And then a full breath out. And then with that, let's have you bring your knees in. Hands behind the knees. Rock and roll the torso up. Sit comfortably in a cross-legged position. Place your less dominant hand on your lap and then place your more dominant hand on top of that hand and just let the thumbs touch. And I want you to just acknowledge whatever is right there at the surface. I mean, that it doesn't need to be beautiful, it doesn't need to be profound, it just is what it is. And it's temporary, so you can choose whether you wish to keep it however you wish to release it. Now begin to rub your hands together. Create some energy, some heat. And then place one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, and feel that infinite source that is you. Bring the hands to prayer position as you bow your chin in and your chest forward. I hope you feel good, my friends. Please keep sharing your practices with us. Take care of yourself, and we will see you tomorrow for some more juice.